Prada's Plunder. A foreign brand stole India's Kolhapuri Sandal legacy. What if a world-famous foreign brand is earning crores of rupees, but behind that success lies your heritage, your ancestors' craftsmanship, and the very essence of your homeland? What if the products made by your people, rich with tradition and hard work, are being sold by someone else under their name, and that too at 70 times the original price? This is the story of Kolhapur's iconic sandals, whose shine is now gracing the ramps of Italy, while the credit goes elsewhere. And this time, questions are being raised about the ethics of the fashion world, about the dark exploitation hidden behind the glamour and gloss. Today, we'll dive deep into this issue. But before we begin, if you are new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an update from us. So let's start today's discussion without any further delay. Kolhapuri Sandal, a name that stands as a symbol of India's traditional craftsmanship. These sandals have been handcrafted for centuries in Maharashtra's Kolhapur and surrounding regions. Made from leather using a special hand processing technique, they are not just a fashion statement, but a reflection of India's cultural heritage. Every pair tells a story, sometimes of a farmer's toil, sometimes of an artisan's skill. But now, those same Kolhapuri sandals are appearing on European catwalks, stripped of their story, detached from their roots. At Milan Fashion Week, when the renowned Italian brand Prada unveiled its new footwear collection, the fashion world showered it with praise. But some eyes widened in shock, because the sandals showcased looked exactly like Kolhapuri sandals. The only difference? This time, the label read Prada and the price tag. A whopping $800, roughly 66,000 rupees. In India, these same sandals are handcrafted and sold for just 1,000 rupees. What's worse, Prada initially made no mention of the inspiration behind the design. The controversy escalated when London's reputed newspaper The Guardian published a report highlighting that this wasn't just about design, it was a clear case of cultural appropriation. An ancient Indian craft was being uprooted from its historical and cultural context and sold under the banner of a glamorous brand. The Maharashtra Chamber of Commerce didn't just call it unethical, but also sent an official letter to Prada expressing strong disapproval. Lalit Gandhi, president of the Maharashtra Chamber of Commerce, made it crystal clear, Kolhapuri sandals are not just footwear, but a traditional heritage product with a GI, geographical indication, tag. This tag, granted by the Indian government in 2019, means these sandals are intrinsically linked to specific regions like Kolhapur. Their identity is rooted in the techniques, styles, and materials of that region. Now imagine, a foreign company copies this and sells it under its own brand name. Isn't that a massive injustice? As the controversy grew, Prada was forced to issue a clarification. The company's CSR head, Lorenzo Bertelli, admitted that their sandals were indeed inspired by Kolhapuri sandals. He also stated that Prada is now open to working with Indian artisans and starting a dialogue. But is this statement enough? Shouldn't a massive global brand have thought in advance about the heritage they were drawing inspiration from? 𝐟𝐨𝐥𝐿𝐴, chairman of RPG Group, also voiced strong criticism on the matter. He said, "Our artisans lose, while foreign brands profit from our culture." And his words hit the mark perfectly. Because the Indian artisans, whose fingers breathe life into Kolhapuris, receive neither glamour nor credit. Meanwhile, a foreign brand can simply lift a design and turn it into a fashion icon. It's important to note that this isn't the first time something like this has happened. The fashion industry has long been guilty of what can only be called cultural plunder. Be it African prints, Asian embroidery, or the Indian sari, every time, some brand conveniently labels it as inspiration and runs away with it. The difference? Local artists receive neither compensation nor recognition. Dhanendra Kumar, former executive director at the World Bank, also pointed this out. He said, Indian artisans lack both the capital and the platform to sell their products in the global market. In other words, on one side lies creativity and tradition, and on the other, marketing and profit. And until this gap is bridged, such controversies will keep resurfacing. However, there is a silver lining to this entire controversy. Kolhapuri sandals are now getting global recognition. After the footwear's appearance on the international fashion stage, searches for Kolhapuri sandals spiked on Google Trends. Their sales also surged across online platforms. Many young designers believe this could breathe new life into Kolhapuris on a global scale. Shireen Mann, founder of the brand Needle Dust, remarked, because of Prada, Kolhapuri sandals can now be seen as cool and stylish in India's luxury footwear market. This shift is not just about design, it's a shift in mindset, where tradition is no longer confined to rural roots, but is now finding a place in the language of modern fashion. Meanwhile, a crucial question arises: will the Indian government and fashion industry recognize this moment and take meaningful steps to promote Kolhapuri sandals and empower the artisans behind them? Will the GI, geographical indication, tag remain just a bureaucratic certificate, or will it truly become a tool for transforming the lives of traditional craftsmen? This entire episode offers a powerful lesson. If any brand draws inspiration from a culture, it has a duty to give that culture credit, respect, and support. Inspiration cannot be turned into theft. It must be advanced in the spirit of partnership and transparency. If brands like Prada truly understand social responsibility, they should work hand in hand with Indian artisans so that this craft can reach even greater heights, not just become another accessory in their brand catalog. Now the real question is, will brands like Prada, in the future, collaborate with Indian artisans and give them the recognition they deserve? Or will this issue fade away after a few days of headlines? Because today, when Kolhapuri sandals are seen on the ramp in Milan, tomorrow they may walk the runways of Paris, New York, and Tokyo. But if the name of India, the soil of India, and the skill of Indian hands are missing behind that shine, then it's not just theft of a sandal, it's an insult to a culture. India must now decide, will it treat its heritage as mere decoration or present it to the world with the respect it deserves? Kolhapuri sandals are not just footwear, they are the soul of India, and now even global brands can no longer ignore them.
If our video has taught you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources: news from various news agencies, opinion polls, and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.